Welcome to the musical bit! Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about being foreign in England. This is my good friend Kiara.
Hi.
Introduce yourself, darling.
I'm Kiara.
How old are you?
I'm 18, and I'm foreign. I just didn't know.
Without further ado, let's get into this video.
Without a further ado.
Is that not what to say? Right, let's get to the video.
Let's do that.
Here we go.
I'm foreign!
Okay, so how we met.
Oh, this is...
Okay, so this is the most amazing story on the planet. So I live with 6 people and I moved in to Epsom for my college. If you didn't know, I go to Lane Theatre Arts.
Wait, so do I.
But this lovely lady just decided to come in.
No, that's not what happened.
That is what happened.
I didn't just show up to a random person's house and be like, oh, maybe they'll find 6 people here. Like,
oh, just to clarify, Kiara is a second year at Lane Theatre Arts.
yes, I am. I'm supposed to be a 3rd year actually, but you know, injuries are just.
So how did you?
I don't think you even know this.
Go on.
So basically, I have a friend in my building, a really good friend, and I was just talking to him, and I was like, well, because I'm Italian, I was like, I really want to learn Spanish, because I was like, you know, it's such a similar language, and I was like,
oh yeah,
I wanna, because I was like, I need someone to like speak it with, and obviously like it needs to be like a native like person that's from there and everything, and I was like, oh, I wish I had a Spanish friend, and he was like, I have a Spanish friend in 1st year, and I was like,
gotcha.
Well.
Although they weren't the best as a friend, they hadn't met. They met through social media.
That's fine. Like, you know the person, you just show up.
I guess that's what we do these days.
That's what I do.
But anyway.
So I was like, oh my god, like I have to meet him. And my friend's like, yeah, of course. So a week after, we go to his house and we're like, oh, I knock and I'm like, oh my god, hi, like I'm Kiara, I'm Italian and all this. And he's like, oh, I'm Spanish. And I'm like, oh my god, so cool. I've still not like spoken a single Spanish word to him. I still haven't. But I didn't know he lived with like other 5 people. And like I literally show up and I'm like, there's 5 people in this house and I'm just sat on their sofa like, hi.
And it was so funny because I was in Pep's room and I just saw the
Pep's the Spanish guy.
Yeah, I was in Pep's room.
Yeah.
And I came into the living room and there you were and I just didn't expect it. And honestly, I kid you not, like I'm really bad when it comes to meeting people at first.
No, you're not.
No, I am. I fake it.
You feel well done.
And so, but you just made me feel so relaxed, and I was like, "This is a keeper." And then not only that,
Kiara, not keeper. Yeah, so I just sat on their sofa and I was just like, "Hi," and then I just started speaking and telling them like my whole life, and they were like,
the best conversation. And then, as mentioned, Kiara is a 2nd year at Lane, but she's been there for 2 years because obviously you had to defer.
Yeah.
But so you're an inside of knowledge, especially for like. This is a specific.
I'm Big Mama, even though I'm
Big
really
Mama,
small child.
And this is obviously because of everything this year, and like we've not been able to like speak to faculty as much. So you've been so amazing to Kiara.
Basically, I'm a teacher.
Basically, we just love having you around. Okay, so moving on to the next section, which is the difficulties. So, Key, name 3 of like the biggest difficulties you've had, and like maybe culture shocks.
It's fine, we're foreign. We have an excuse for this video. It's okay.
Yeah, it's big. It's in the title.
Oh, I say that all the time.
So whether it be culture shocks, food, whatever, just your top 3, and then we'll just talk about them. So what like your top
like
3?
my main is probably like social events and things like that.
Oh yeah.
Like friends and like how relationships work so differently here compared to home.
Yeah.
So like it's just weird because like at home, like I'd say like, if I've got a friend, all his friends are automatically my friends.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, because you're my friend, like I trust you that you have good friend choice. No, how do you say it?
Yeah, friend choices.
Yeah. Put it on that.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, that's what I expected when I came in.
And is it also the fact that people are slightly more open because, for example, you do this in Italy as well. I'm from Belgium. And like when you meet somebody or when you see a friend, you kiss them.
Oh
and
yeah.
Obviously that's way more personal. But then if you have a friend of a friend, you kiss him.
Yeah.
Whereas here there's immediately like on the cheek.
Yeah.
But obviously here there's like but obviously here there's like more of a distance straight away. So it's like the friendship.
Do you know what I find so funny is as well, like when you leave a conversation, they just leave. Like you'd be having a conversation and you turn around for 1 second and they just left.
What?
You're like, maybe that's just me because I'm weird. But yeah, so like I'd say like it's just weird. It's whereas here it's like my friends are my friends.
Yeah.
Don't touch my friends. Whereas I'm like, oh, what are you doing? No, spread the love.
Spread the love. Okay, so that's
Great.
top. 2 more.
Food. But food is because it's such a big thing in Italy. It's just a big part of my family as well.
But no, I even agree. I just think, and this is not me dissing England, I love England, I've been here for 11 years, but the quality of the product in its rawest form, like a tomato, a cucumber,
I
just
don't eat tomatoes,
on its own, is so much better.
I don't eat
I don't do that.
I don't do that.
So yeah, even like the food quality in itself, even without
it's
it
like,
being cooked, is so much better.
For example, like milk. Literally just get normal milk. I can't drink milk. I don't drink milk.
My family, whenever they come here, they can't eat the milk.
I can't drink.
Yeah, they can't. It's
And also, we have a very different relationship to food. I feel like here it's just like I've got to eat. I've got to eat.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like a pleasure to eat.
Yeah,
You know
absolutely.
What I mean? Like, I'm grateful.
Even like when you go to like
God,
restaurants, like in here, my mum hates it, but they'll like, especially maybe it's because I live in London as well. But like, if you're at a table after you've been there for 2 hours, people like the waiters will be that. Do you want anything else, or do you want the bill?
It's like they're rushed for you to leave,
they
and
don't
I'm
want
like,
you to leave. Whereas like.
Mate,
like in
I'm
France
enjoying my
and Belgium, like sometimes you're here at lunch and at dinner. That's
Yeah,
how long
yeah.
you've been in
Oh,
the
yeah.
restaurant. Like,
no, I 100%
and then you
agree.
take your time, you know, you talk, you take
That's what you
it's
go out
completely
for.
different,
You're not there just like
to eat and go.
fill your stomach and go.
It's a complete
You're kidding
different,
me.
like, I
You're probably not even
agree.
hungry.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's go out for lunch. You probably already had a big
Who
snack
goes to the
breakfast.
restaurant when you're hungry? You know it's going to take time anyway.
You obviously
Yeah,
snack
yeah,
before
no,
you go to the fucking restaurant.
And then you
Twat.
order starters.
Yeah.
Then, you take your time.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what one of my difficulties is in England, because, and this has been the case for, you know, many centuries. The English are like the what's the word? They're like the top of society. They're what it means to be polite. If you open a dictionary and you look at politeness, you see a British gentleman. That's what you perceive. So the English people are just very polite.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's not genuine, and so
It's a bit like
exactly fake. And then so sometimes I really that's something I really detest is that. It can be really futile things and really important things, but sometimes you may be wearing something that's not cute, and you'll still be told in your face that it's amazing, and it's like,
and
but that's
I know
not
you're
your
lying
opinion.
to me.
You're lying. All of that to be polite, but it's not unpolite to say it's not my taste. I don't like what you're wearing, but for some reason. In here, the culture is like we need to hang on to being polite to any cost, and sometimes it's like no.
If you want to be a bitch, just be a bitch.
Exactly, and like and then also the repercussion of that, and obviously like especially London, it's a massive culture pot. But whenever English people tend to go to other countries, they're like, oh, they were so rude, and like no, they just said it straight. They're being
real.
direct and real, but it doesn't mean that they hate you because of, Anyway, what were you going to say?
I was gonna say it's really different as well, like how I wouldn't know how to title this, but like if you walk into a shop, if I walk into a shop here, it's literally the conversation is, hi, it's just this.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
At home, oh my goodness,
cousin. Wait, I've got something for you. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then you actually eventually order what you want.
Yeah. You're like, oh.
I feel like that is, it's kind of rude for me to be like they're rude, because I feel like back home is kind of like a village feeling. Like everyone knows everyone back home.
Yes, it is, but it isn't, because I feel like people still do that.
People still do that, but obviously they're not like, how's your mum?
Yeah.
Like if you don't know them.
Yeah. But there's more conversation.
But still, like I've lived here for 3 years. Like like the co-op guy, like he knows I live here. Like I go into co-op every like 2 days. But you know, we move, and like he's never like we've never had a conversation, and that's just so weird to me. And also, I don't know if you find this, public transport is silent. Like everyone gets on the bus and it's like this.
Yeah, and that's such a.
And I'm like,
it's such a world to me too. Yeah.
Like, and it's crazy.
And the thing is there's two things about this, right? Because on the one hand, the reason, I'll tell you where it comes from, is because of efficiency. The English are known to be very efficient, and it's not efficient to talk about your mum when you're trying to
it makes you
sell.
happy.
It makes you happy. So there's two things. There's that community feel, and there's that efficiency.
Oh, fuck the efficiency. Sorry.
But the thing is, that's the reason why England is where it stands, is because it's everything. It's just so.
That's what I feel. It's just like, Or like if someone drops something and you like get it for them or something, like, oh, you dropped this, like they wouldn't be like, oh, like I'm having such a mad day today, like, thank you so much. I'm like, thanks, and, and I'm like,
that's gone, that's it,
mate, like what?
Yeah, 100%.
That's why I find it really hard as well to like meet new people, because it's like, again, I have to force myself into their own house to sit on their sofa to meet people. But anyway, moving on.
And then also like just like something that doesn't happen as much here, which really saddens me. But like I remember when I was walking in Belgium, there'd be like a group of girls who'd come to me and they're like, "Oh, can you walk with us home? Because we don't feel too safe." And of course, we'll walk with you, and then we'll walk back. Whereas I feel like, and I know a lot of my friends wouldn't ask; they'd just like bear it on themselves and just go home. And it's like, so there's that community. It's just it's
I always do that, but I feel like I do that with you guys, but
like
we're most of the house is foreign anyway.
Yeah.
So
So those are the difficulties.
You always start on the difficulties though. You talk for half an hour and then it's like positives, like it's great. We love it.
So the good things about England, the thing that springs to mind for me, straight away, and then I think it's also a London thing, but everyone is,
actually, I'd say London, not England.
But everyone is so open-minded.
Yeah.
It's
compared to where we come from.
Yes, compared.
Let's put it that way.
Absolutely, in comparison. Like what I mean by that is that you can have a woman with coloured hair, mini skirt, heels, 12 o'clock on a Sunday.
On the Jubilee line.
Nobody would bat an eye.
No one would care.
No one would care. Whereas in England, whereas in Belgium, she may get things thrown at her, and like people would like actively come and speak
I don't
to
even
her.
know why the women would even try and get on public transport. You'd get fucking killed.
So like people, just the open-mindedness of England, London, and actually I say that, but big cities, Manchester, Brighton.
Yeah, but big cities.
Big cities.
But you still get a lot.
Of course, yes.
Yeah,
but
that's like the main thing is that like as well, like it is literally any like words controversial. That's the word.
Yes.
Controversial topic. They're like, obviously they're gonna have the people that are gonna be like, and you're like. But genuinely, like, I don't think they care.
Yeah,
I don't think they give a shit, to be honest.
And it's like,
which is good, but sometimes also not.
And I think that actually ties into the efficiency thing.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't care what you do because I got to get on my business. So.
But I kind of like that about London. Because when I go into London, when I go into Central, I like the fact that it's very busy, like going on. I love the fact that everyone's like, gotta go do my work and do it. Because especially like for what I'm like, I love keeping busy. Like I can't. This is why lockdown killed me, because I was like, I need to like do things.
Do something. Actually, that ties in nicely, because the other good thing, and it ties in with everything. The other great, amazing thing about here is that our industry is taken seriously.
Oh yeah. We've
spoken about this so many times.
Oh my god.
Literally, when I go back home and I say I do dance,
I just don't say it.
It's gotten to that point.
I just don't.
Like people are like what do you do, hun? And it's like, asking my cousin, I'm doing accountancy. What do you do? I do dancing. Yeah, that's nice, but what do you actually do?
Yeah. Oh my god. They go, yeah. So what do you actually do? And I'm like, I just told you.
Literally.
Yeah.
So that's amazing about England is that our industry is taken seriously.
Yeah.
It's an industry.
But I mean, it's like we have the West End. Do you know what I mean? Like we don't, like at home, I don't have anything like that.
Yeah. Wow. Segue onto musical theatre. So we've got pros and cons on MT, not on Lane, but on musical theatre. Yeah. Let's start with the cons so we can end on a positive.
I'll start on that. So basically, as you can tell, I don't have an Italian accent. That's because I'm amazing. I'm joking.
She's not. You are amazing.
You said I'm not.
No, you're not joking.
Oh. You're
Because when I'm joking.
Okay. I got it now. Yeah, no. That's a whole different video. But anyway, so I don't have an accent, so people don't know I'm foreign. So most of the time, people just like expect me to like know shit and like say, and especially musical theatre, where it's just like you have to be on your feet,
speedy,
right?
yeah.
So like if someone says something, you just have to do it.
For me, it was like
Right.
at the workplace, like, and I work with children, and like they'll all be singing this like nursery rhyme, and it's like everyone's singing, and they look at me as though like I'm stupid, and I'm just
Yeah,
like,
because you're like, you don't know.
I didn't grow up here. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
like I
that's
fake
so
a good
funny.
English accent, but that's about it.
That's so funny.
about
'Cause
it.
We'll get that in like class a lot, where they're like, they'll be like, we could do this with nursery rhymes. Anybody pick like everyone pick a different one, but like an easy one, and they'll be like. And then the whole class goes, you don't know the nursery rhymes? And I'm like,
and then they make you feel so stupid, and then I'm just like, hang on, I speak like 2 languages, which is one more than you can, and you better speak English right. But that ties in nicely to
Everything
accent.
ties in nicely.
Yeah, of course. We made this video.
I know.
I mean, look at this. Right,
we do.
accent. We can both do an alright English accent. Like people don't assume that we're
Yeah.
not that we're foreign, but other accents, and
Nope.
that's something like. Hearing different accents, like, it
Yeah.
took me so long to distinguish between Irish and Northern
Yeah.
Ireland
I
and
still can't
Scotland,
do some
and
of them, yeah.
some of them I'm still. And people, obviously English people,
Let
are
alone
like,
even
so
do them.
easy.
Yeah. Let's not get into that.
Do them? Are you kidding me? No.
This is the thing, right? Because you're in first year and you're doing like, a poem and you do like Southern American. But the thing is, like, people looking at this, they're gonna be like, yeah, like, duh, it's second year, like, you know what I mean? But it's like, you don't understand. It's a different level for us foreigners. You don't understand. That's like it. I can't even compare it to anything because it's just you'll never know what it feels like. But like it's just weird because I've learned the language and that's like the sounds are like that. So when I change them, I'm like, this isn't got fucking English.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. It's just hard because my getting into voice mood, but my oral posture. Thank you very much. You better add the caps there.
Go on.
My oral posture is set in a way when I speak English,
Yeah.
and it's different when I speak Italian.
Yeah.
But like because I feel like it's an accent and it's not a different language. My I can't do that.
And
like I can, but it's hard for me to get into it.
Like when you speak English, do you still think of your accent?
No.
No. Do you? Because I've not. It's not like this for me anymore. But I don't have to think of. I don't have to translate things.
Oh
anymore.
no, I
It's
don't.
like,
Yeah, no.
But the thing is,
I'm fluent in both now.
yeah. But the thing is, there's still subconsciously, I'm still having to think of what I'm saying because
Yeah,
it's not as
oh,
easy. So having to think of an accent, of another accent on top of that is just near impossible.
It's so hard. Yeah, and especially like if you've got to learn. I guess though with learned text it's easier though because you know what you're saying, so you don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Improv is
But
impossible.
improv is so hard.
And
like,
I've been in like, for example, I've been in Guys and Dolls, which if you know, it's like a 50s or specific New York accent, which took me 3 months now, and I nailed it. But something went wrong, Amdram. Something went wrong, and I had to improvise in the accent, and I was like, I can't
do
like,
it.
and especially
it's
back then,
really hard. That's why I'm really trying to like,
horn in
and like speak it around the house, but it just sounds stupid.
in the accent.
Yeah.
We should do that. We should like practice just walking around.
All right,
Here we go.
All right. I'm sorry. Oh, I've already. There we go.
Fucking weirdos.
We're all weird. What are you about?
So now we're moving on to the pros of musical theatre, and the biggest one. Go on.
Basically, at least my plan is.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but my plan is to realise how shit I am here, but then go back home and be like,
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
this is easy.
Because the like, I
'Cause
think
it's not
what
as
we're saying.
big.
Yeah, I mean, it's the West.
I would smash
End.
it.
The West End is
Yeah.
like huge, and obviously the training here is absolutely amazing. And actually, there aren't even that many schools that does specifically.
Oh
musical
no, there is no
theatre.
schools in Italy.
Right, so you either do dancing, or singing,
and also
or
it
acting.
looks really good if you've got like if I go
An
in an
English-
audition and it's like, oh, she trained in London.
trained- yeah,
They'd be like, oh
absolutely.
my god, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
Because they have like a whole thing in Italy. It's like London's really cool.
Oh, that's everywhere. Like this scene, especially like in France and Belgium, in musical theatre, in France, pardon, is very, very small.
Because I
It's
feel
just-
like we've got more like operas and ballets and things like that. We haven't got musical theatre.
Musical theatre,
Musical
yeah.
theatre is not a thing. Like, because
Yeah.
back home we have like companies and then Like they're based on like what you're castable on, they'll do shows.
So that's the really positive thing is I know that if I go back, I'll be at the top of the game.
Yeah.
Because like the training is just so invaluable.
We'll just go back home and fail anyway. Like it's good how like we can also audition in other countries.
Yeah.
Because obviously we know more than one language, so I feel like, I don't know about you, but I tend to pick up languages quite easily.
Absolutely.
Because my brain's able to do that. So even if like, because obviously I don't speak French, but like if I was to go to Paris and
100%,
and they'd be like, I'd speak English, but they'd be like, would you be able to learn the show in French?
There are loads of people like that.
I'd be like, yeah, I'd learn it.
Because the thing is, you learn it
And
phonetically,
you-
right?
yeah.
I even got approached by
Yeah.
a casting director in Sweden, and he loved me, and he was like, "Can you audition for me in Sweden?" And I was like, "I don't speak Swedish," and it's like, "You can learn the
you audition in English and you learn the show.
Phonetically." And I was like, "That's not even the thing that I didn't even think that could be a thing." But it's so
it's so good,
common.
and obviously like Italian and Spanish for me as well. You know,
Spanish you can
Spanish.
get. The musical theatre scene in Latin America is getting really big, and like they would love people like you. Blonde, blue eye, they'd die.
Wow. Hit me up. Please do.
0745.
In the link below.
In the link below.
You know, they're gonna look for it. They can't just have it. They're gonna work for it a little bit.
In the comments. Okay, guys.
No, let me do it.
Oh yeah, go on.
Thank you so much for watching. What am I doing?
So you say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Do comment.
Do comment. I don't know how much you'll see of me again. You probably will.
You will.
You probably will.
I love
Kiara.
Kiara.
I love myself. I'm joking, I love you too. That's the end of this video, unfortunately. Thank you so much for watching. Like and please comment if you have any questions. And these are our Instagrams.
These are our Instagrams.
Please follow us.
If you want to.
No, please just do. Yeah. Bye.
So yeah, as she said, you'll probably see her very soon again. Thanks ever so much for watching. I'll see you very soon.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm Forrest.